Welcome back to Forever Hardcore. This is episode 14. In the last episode, we did some villager trading and we added a couple of new farms, including a bamboo sugarcane farm and a pumpkin farm so that we could get emeralds for villager trading. In between episodes, I've been trading with the villagers for resources. One of the resources I've been collecting is glass. This is white stained glass. I just switched out the floor recently, and there are also shroom lights beneath. And so we get kind of a unique effect here for the trading room floor. So I ripped out all the pale oak wood that used to be here before, and this is our new floor. This took a while to do. All these shroom lights were not easy to get. In fact, while we were collecting the shroom lights from our little farm over here where we get the crimson and warped wood, we pretty much filled an entire barrel with the two wood types. So we've got tons of warp stem and crimson stem to build with now. I've also been working downstairs beneath the villager trading hall. This is where our storage room is. And what I've been doing down here is I completed the ceiling by mining and smelting a ton of copper and then placing it up on the ceiling. You can see some parts are already starting to oxidize, and that was a lot of work, but that's why we had the floor raised up in the storage room, is so that we could reach the ceiling easier. So I've also mined out a section of floor, and this is the level where the trading hall is going to go. As you can see, it's mostly going to be quartz on the wall, and I've already started putting in some of the storage over here. So my plan is to have several sections of these 3x3 double chests in the wall. And we've got glowstone for lighting on the top and the bottom. And yes, the top chests do open because all of these blocks here are stairs. If I tuck myself in, you can see the back side of the stairs here, which allows these double chests to open. In between the chest sections, I've decided to do a row of barrels, or a column of barrels, I should say, and we're going to do that on each of these quartz pillars. All the way down the center section is mostly just going to be one long section of double chests, unless I decide to put something else in here. We also need to decide on a floor pattern, but I have an idea using stairs that will allow us to bring in some water, and that'll give us a splash of color down here. So we have the floor to work on still. Back here, I did replace the flooring in our bamboo and sugarcane farm. We've also got the pumpkin farm in the back here, which right now is the best way that we have to get emeralds. But yeah, I switched out the floor. It's no longer the pale oak wood in here. We've done the bamboo instead, and I think that looks pretty nice. I'm also planning to bring in some more green to the ceiling. So I was thinking about maybe using green terracotta and lining the ceiling with it to add some more green color in here to kind of go with the theme. Eventually, I also want to switch out this glass here for a piece of orange glass and maybe even open this back up so that we can get a slightly better window into the pumpkin farm. In this episode of Forever Hardcore, we're going to be taking on the Guardians over at the Ocean Monument. We have one near our villager trading hall here, just under the ocean there. You can see it in the water. And there's another one over near our spawn base. We're going to be removing the Elder Guardians from each of these ocean monuments today. But first, we need to do a bit of potion brewing. So I've brought over some potion brewing supplies, and we can use this crafting table here to get ready. What we need to do is prepare our brewing supplies, and I have most of them already in my inventory. We can fill these 9 glass bottles with water, and we can use those at the brewing stands inside our villager trading hall. In just a moment, I'll do that. But first, I need to craft some spider eyes into fermented spider eyes. And so let's go ahead and grab some of these brown mushrooms. I'll just grab 3 for now. I already have the sugar I need, and I have the spider eyes in my inventory as well. Let's go ahead and combine them all in this crafting table, and we can craft 3 fermented spider eyes. That'll get us started with potion brewing. So the 3 potions that we're going to be brewing are water breathing, night vision, and invisibility. And now that we have our brewing supplies ready, let's move over here to our 3 brewing stands. These are the workstations for these 3 cleric villagers, but we're going to be using them to do a little bit of potion brewing. The first thing we need to do is get some fuel, but I also need to fill each of these brewing stands with 3 water bottles each. So we're going to be making 3 of each of the 3 potion types that I mentioned. For each of these 3 potion types, the first thing we need to do is make an awkward potion. So let's turn these blaze rods into blaze powder, which we can use for fuel. I'm just going to put, let's just put 1 blaze powder to fuel each of the brewing stands. I don't want to waste fuel. And we'll throw in a nether wart in each of the brewing stands. Oh, there we go. To make awkward potions. Let's do the same in this one. We'll add blaze powder and 1 nether wart there, and 1 in here as well. Let's see, we need fuel and nether wart, and that should make 3 awkward potions. Once we have those brewed, we can add the other ingredients that we need. Is this one ready? Okay, we've got 3 awkward potions. Let's go ahead and make this one into our water breathing, and we'll just do that by adding 1 pufferfish. This one here, this one will be our night vision. We'll add a golden carrot there. And this one will be our invisibility, which actually we need to add a golden carrot for that one as well. All right, is the first brewing stand done? It looks like we have 3 water breathing potions. Now these are only 3 minutes each, and what I want to do is extend it to 8 minutes. So I'm going to add a piece of redstone dust there. On this one, we also want to extend our night vision potion, so let's add in redstone to that one as well. And on this one, which is night vision, we want this to be invisibility, so we're going to add a fermented spider eye and then the redstone to extend it. So this should turn this night vision potion into invisibility. Let's see if it works. I'm actually going to wait for this one because it's been a while since I've made this potion. But I'm pretty sure you use fermented spider eye. And there we go. Okay, 3 minutes of invisibility. We want to extend that as well by adding redstone. Let's come back over here and check on our water breathing. Yes, we did. We got 8-minute water breathing potions. And there's our advancement local brewery. We've got 8-minute night vision potions here. And then we should have 8-minute invisibilities as well. There we go. And that's all 3 potions brewed. And with our 3 potions brewed, let's go ahead and take out the first of the 2 ocean monuments. We'll start with this one here, the closest one to our island. And I think we can just jump off this mushroom here. My plan is to just swim right in, and we should have plenty of potions. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of them now, and we'll probably have to take another 3 while we're inside. Oh, there is something I want to craft quickly. Let's go back to our crafting table and make a few doors just in case we run into trouble and we need to breathe underwater with no potions. Do I have wood? Yeah, we can use the pale oak here. If I grab, actually 6 should be enough. We can make some pale oak doors, and we'll just take these with us as a backup. 3 should be enough. Do I need a crafting table? Sure, why not? Let's bring one. You never know. We may need it while we're there. And I've already removed my armor. That way the mobs there, they won't be able to see me when I have the invisibility effect applied. So let's go ahead and take 3 of these potions. The first 3 on the hotbar. And then we'll load up another 3 so that we're ready to take those next. All right, it's time to go in now. Let's just jump into the water and swim toward the ocean monument. I don't want to have anything in my hand until we get inside. We're probably going to get the mining fatigue effect once we get close enough. And we'll have to find the front door and swim around until we find all 3 Elder Guardians. And then we can use our looting sword to take them out. Now, I'm hoping we can get a tied armor trim, but I'm not sure how long that will take to get. And if we can't get one at this ocean monument, we'll have another chance when we go to the other one. Where's the front door? Let's swim around until we can find it. We'll also test our invisibility here, but so far... Oh, okay, there we go. We got the mining fatigue effect. Yeah, none of the guardians, they don't seem too bothered by me. Let's swim in through here and see if we can find... Oh, it looks like we've got a... what are those called? We've got one of those things, a geode. Let's swim around until we can find an elder guardian. There should be one out here on the wing. Okay, not in this room. Let's try... Oh, we got a sponge room up top here. We'll check that out later, but for now, let's see if we can find these guardians. With mining fatigue, we can't mine around between the walls, so we are just going to have to swim until we find the rooms that we're looking for. Let's swim through here and see if this leads anywhere. Looks like this is a dead end. We'll try again somewhere else. Okay, here we have our first Elder Guardian. Let's go ahead and take some swings on this guy. Now, he shouldn't be able to see me since I have invisibility, but when he has his spikes out, he can still hurt me with thorns. So let's quickly remove this Elder Guardian, and we should probably heal as well. When I have something in my hand, there's a chance that some of these mobs will see me. Okay, see he's got the things out, which means he can damage me with thorns. Let's wait a second, and we'll take another swing. Okay, there we go. We've defeated our first Elder Guardian. We got a sponge. We did not get an armor trim. All right, let's go ahead and find another Elder Guardian to take out. Let's get that sword out of our hand, and we'll go ahead and eat again as well. Okay, we've got a second Elder Guardian here. Let's go ahead and take this one out. Oh, he put his thorns away. So this one should be a little bit easier than the last. My potions are almost out as well. I'm going to have to take new ones soon. Oh, I think we just got the armor trim. Didn't I just see it drop somewhere? Where is it? Okay, maybe we didn't get it. We did get another sponge and some more prismarine shards, but I thought I saw the trim drop, but I guess not. It took me a while, but I finally found the third and final Elder Guardian. And there we go. We got no armor. Oh, we did get the armor trim. Yes, we got the tied armor trim. Now we just need to make it out of here with our lives. And we have a couple minutes left on our potion. I don't think we're going to be able to wait out mining fatigue. So let's see if we can find the way out of here on our own. Okay, this entrance way looks familiar. Okay, now that's just a dead end. Don't worry, I'll find my way out eventually. Out of the way, Guardian. I'm in a hurry. Oh, it's back this way. Well, we did it. We defeated each of the 3 Elder Guardians over there in the Ocean Monument. Looks like I'm still invisible. But let's go ahead and boat back to base now. We even got the tied armor trim, which I was looking for. So now we don't have to worry about trying to find that at the next Ocean Monument. Why? Why? Why are you out here, Bob? And what do you have for me? Ooh, black dye and sand? These are some good trades, small drip leaf too, but I'm gonna pass. And you can make it back to shore on your own, right? Sure you can. All right, let's go ahead and put our boat into shore here. And we're going to have to brew up 3 more potions and go back and take out the other ocean monument. Sure, we took down one ocean monument, but we've got another one right there behind me, and I've got some more potions brewed up, and so we're ready to go in. Let me remove my armor quickly, and then we'll consume our potions and take out another ocean temple. Let's go. I think we should just swim in from here. Let's take these potions first. Invisibility, night vision, and water breathing. Get those bottles off the hotbar, and now we should be able to swim right in. So this one should be a little bit easier because we just did it. I just need to locate the entrance first, and then we can swim right in. Where is the front of... Okay, there's our mining fatigue. It looks like I'm actually on the back. Let's swim up and over. And the entrance should be... Oh, it looks like it's on this side. All right, in we go. Let's go find these Elder Guardians. Ooh, another... Is that a sponge room? Looks like we have a sponge room right near the entrance. This one is not exactly the same as the last one, but it shouldn't be too difficult to locate these Elder Guardians and remove them permanently. Okay, here's the big room. This is usually a good room to find first. It helps you locate the rest. All right, there we go. We've got our first Elder Guardian right out here on the wing. And then next we'll go inside and see if we can find those guys. He's got his spiky things out, but I don't want to wait around, so we're just going to start fighting him right away. And there we go. We've defeated another Elder Guardian. Oh, what am I stuck on? And where's my loot? I got a sponge. Okay, there we go. I didn't get an armor trim, but that's okay. We already got it before. And Elder Guardian number 2. And Elder Guardian number 3. This ocean monument was a lot easier than the last one. I found these guys so much quicker. Now, it looks like we didn't get an armor trim, but like I said before, that's okay. We already got that one. And now we just need to find our way out. Since we have some potions brewed, I thought we could do a little bit of archaeology quick. There are some ocean ruins over here that I've been meaning to explore for a while now. There's one right there. And I want to see if we can get a sniffer egg here. Let's break our boat. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use potions for this. So we're going to take night vision and a water breathing so we can stay down here longer. I'm also going to equip my shield in my offhand instead of this Totem of Undying because there might be some drown. Okay, there we go. And we need our brush for archaeology. Let's put that on the hotbar and see if we can find some suspicious sand. I already looted all the chests. They didn't have much in them, as you can see. Although we may try to find this buried treasure. It's probably a new one. All right, suspicious sand, suspicious sand. Do we see any suspicious? Oddly enough, I don't at the largest structure. Let's check some of these smaller ones. Okay, there we go, right here. All I'm looking for here is a sniffer egg. That looks like a piece of coal. We got another suspicious sand here. Looks like more coal. Will we be able to find a sniffer egg? I don't know. We may have to dig up some of this dirt. That looks like a wooden hoe. Let's see, what else can we get here? Oh, suspicious sand right there in front of my face. And it looks like another piece of coal. All right, are there any more here? Am I missing any? Let's move on to this structure over here. It has a couple pieces of suspicious sand. 3 right next to each other, in fact. And all we want is that sniffer egg. Ideally, we would be able to find 2 sniffer eggs. That way we can breed them up eventually. But for now, just 1 will do. Any more suspicious sand here? I don't see any, but there's a couple other structures we can check. I think there's one over here that we didn't look at. Okay, there we go. I see some more suspicious sand. So many wooden hoes. All right, let's see. Are any of these going to be a sniffer egg? There's no guarantee that we're going to get one. Another piece of wheat. And here we go. Another piece here. Another piece of wheat. Oh, we did it. We got ourselves a sniffer egg. And doesn't that smell interesting? I'm just grabbing a sheep here because it's time to make another farm at our villager trading hall. I don't have enough tradables to get emeralds because I keep making purchases from the villagers. So yeah, we need a supply of wool anyway, so it's time to make another farm. And I'm going to work on it mostly in between episodes. But I thought I would do a little bit of preparation now and at least get the sheep ready. So we're pulling in a white wool sheep over here now, and I already have one that has black wool up inside the villager trading hall. They will meet soon, and we'll breed them up to get more sheep for our farm. But like I said, we'll do most of that in between episodes. All right, let's get this fella out of the boat here without hurting the sheep. There we go. And we can take... Did we get our boat back? Where's our boat? Where's my boat? Oh, it's on my hotbar. Okay, come on, sheep. It's time to go to your new home. Well, temporary home. Up in the villager trading hall. It's the best place I have to keep them for now. Keep up, sheep. There we go. Right up those little steps. And right this way, please. We're going to go... can the sheep come through this trapdoor? Or fence gate, I mean? Yeah, he sure can. And he can come right through this one as well. There we go. So we'll just keep the sheep penned up in here for now. They won't escape. And I only have 1 piece of wool on me, fellas. Here, I'll give it to this guy. We also got a sniffer egg in this episode, so I've made a temporary enclosure here using pale oak fences and fence gates. I've placed a moss block in the middle, and if we set down this sniffer egg, we should be able to get a sniffer to hatch inside, and then we can start collecting those torch flower and pitcher pod seeds. Also, I have a question. We're in a mushroom biome, right? And hostile mobs don't spawn here? What about the creaking? I have 2 creaking hearts from a couple episodes back when we visited a pale garden. And there are some pale oak trees right here. If we put these creaking hearts inside, here, let's remove a log from each of these trees. And we're going to do a little experiment. If we place in these creaking hearts in this tree, will we get the creaking to spawn even in a mushroom biome? I think the answer is going to be yes, and I want to test it out. So let's place one there. I think we instantly got some spawns there. I see 1 creaking. Okay, the other creaking spawned over there. Where is that creaking going? This is great, though. If we can get creaking to spawn, even in this biome, that means we can start farming for that stuff right there. Where's the other? Oh, the other creaking is stuck, I think. Okay, let's go. Let's get them together so I can hit them. And what I want to do is get them to give me some of the orange stuff. Yeah, there it is. See the particle effects going over to the tree. And if we go over there, can we collect this? How do you collect this stuff? Oh, I stripped the I stripped the log. Here, let's hit these creaking some more, and we'll get some more of the resin. And once these trees fill up with resin, we can remove the creaking hearts and farm the resin. That's my plan for now. It's a very manual kind of resin farm, but it should work for a while. I can do this almost every night, and I can do it very safely since no other hostile mobs are going to spawn here. Yeah, look at all the resin on the tree. And if I want to get rid of the creaking without sleeping, I can just remove these creaking hearts. Because I made myself a Silk Touch axe, so it's really fast now to just mine those out. And down he goes. I do want my creaking heart back. There we go. We got them both. And now let's harvest up some resin, and then I'll sleep the night away. Yeah, okay, you can just break it off the tree. You don't even need to break the wood, it looks like. And I can harvest resin this way. I'm just going to chop these trees down anyway, and we can start fresh. Oh, you can even get it from both sides of the log. That's great. So we're going to be able to get quite a bit of resin here without making much of an effort for the farm. Hey, the sniffer egg just hatched. We got a little baby sniffer now. Of course, we won't be able to get the seeds until this little fella grows up, but at least we were able to hatch one here in the mushroom biome. Oh, a cute little sniffer guy. I'm also going to be working on the storage room downstairs in between episodes. And of course, the wool farm. We'll begin construction on that as well. We have a lot left to do, but I need to purchase resources, mostly these quartz blocks, which I trade the stonemasons for, and we need glowstone, which we get from the clerics. We've got quite a bit of resources to pay for, and the wool farm is going to help a lot. There we go, but we are out of time for this episode of Forever Hardcore. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.